Hello, everyone. Welcome back to the SATAMonkeys podcast. I'm your co-host, Earth the Fat, and today I'm here with Zaire, JWC.
Hi.
Big Moraine, Sir Nico.
Hello.
And our guest today, Breeze.
What's up, guys?
Now, just saying the name Breeze may not bring to mind anyone in particular, but if you've seen the hit music video "Doin Your Mom," it may jog your memory.
Yeah, that's funny.
I believe you were the producer for Doing Your Mom, right? You made the beat and everything.
Yeah, I made the beat and kind of like arranged the infamous chop, the doing your mom chop, you know.
Yeah,
I mean, that goes pretty hard. You did a good job.
Yeah, you know.
So I guess in your own words, who is Breeze the Beat Machine? Like, I don't know. Just describe yourself, I guess.
I mean, I'm just a regular guy, man. You know, I love music a lot, and my love for music brought forth a lot of adventures that I did not foresee. I feel like there's a lot of music inside of me. That's why I call myself the Beat Machine. And when I was younger, a guy named Q said I was just really easygoing, so he called me Breeze. I attached the Beat Machine onto that, and I just been moving with that so far. I'm just
So
a
that's
regular
how you got the
person.
name
man.
Breeze.
Yeah, you know. I'm just a regular everyday guy, man. Nothing extra special. I'm just me, man.
So, before Breeze, you didn't have any other like musical names or anything?
Young Breeze, that's about it. I just went through that whole little young phase.
Yeah.
But I actually went to high school at Canarsie, and one of my football coaches was actually a hip hop MC by the name of Master Ace, and he actually instructed me not to put Young on the front of my name, so I took off Young and just went by Breeze the Beat Machine.
That's
Gotcha.
probably good advice.
Yeah.
Young in any situation after that you get old enough, you're like, oh, okay.
80-year-old rapper, young this.
I mean, the only rapper that I think will sustain young because they were already old in the game already is Young Thug. That's it. That's the only one.
But he transitioning too. He changing it to Thuggo, whatever it is now.
Thugger,
Right?
Slime, whatever
You know?
his name. Yeah, I don't know. Young Thug, he's old as all get out, but he's so Young Thug. You'll never
For
Jeffrey.
sure. Word, right?
Jeffrey. Yeah. Okay, everyone else, Matt and Nick don't know who Young Thug is. Well, they probably heard of him. But they don't know. They're not as big as into the main rap scene, but I am. I listen to too much rap music by itself already. But
So I have another question for you, Breeze.
Talk about it.
Okay, so how many like music acts have you played for, or just been a part of?
Fatty Spinz was the first time I ever like made an appearance on camera with any type of musical act. I'm usually behind the scenes with a bunch of other people. I've worked with a lot of people you probably never heard of, but will soon. I'm working with an artist named Swave Honcho, Yash FTE. I work with an artist called Real Talk. I work with a lot of artists that are on the rise. I did some weird stuff with like this Christian group. They went to 106 in Park. It was weird, bro.
106 in Park, or like
Nah. Like before everything got shut down, it was this group called the Still Trill Christians. Yo, bro, they took one of my beats and they made a song about abstinence and the shit won.
For real?
Yo, it got an award from Obama, son. The shit was crazy.
wait,
what?
Your beat got an award from Obama.
Yo, the song from these Christian rappers, it was called No Sex. You can look it up.
Okay, I gotta look this up.
It got a cameo with Young Thug in the video. It was crazy.
Wait.
Yo, bro.
Young
So
Thug.
many layers to
Not
this.
Young Thug, Slim Thug.
Oh,
My bad.
I was about to
Slim
say,
Thug from Houston.
Young Thug
My
has
bad.
like 8 baby mamas. That's what I'm saying. I don't know.
It was funny though. But yeah, it actually got some recognition from Obama. So yeah.
No sex song. Hold on.
Still Trill Christians. Yeah. No sex.
All right.
And It's featuring like some dude from a R&B group called Pretty Willie, and that shit went viral, I guess. And
Do
they
you
got
like
some.
the song, or is it just like?
Yo, I mean, I would play it for my children because they talking, not recklessness. I would rather that over Doing Your Mom, I guess. But
Have they
it's all fun. Not my brothers and sisters, they've heard it. My nephew, they heard it. They know it's a joke. I've gone to like job interviews, and I'm 32, bro. So like if I go out, I'll see dudes that are a little bit younger. I'll be like, yo, you ever heard of Ray William Johnson? Like, yeah. Like, yo, you ever heard of that song "Doing Your Mom"? They're like, yeah. I was the dude. They're like, no way. So
hey, aren't you that guy from that one video about doing your mom?
I was in the Apple store the other day, and somebody was like, "Whoa, no way, bro!" I'm like, "Yeah," because I had tweaked out. Apple, they was like trying to scan my forehead and shit. You know, the COVID thing is crazy.
Yeah.
So they like, "Hey, you got to wear a mask." I'm like, yo, get the fuck out of here! I just want to get my Apple Watch fixed. And the guy was like, "I just calm down." And we got to talking about music, and I told him, "Yeah, I made Doing Your Mom," and he was like, "Get the fuck out of here!" It's crazy.
Nah, I'm gonna be honest. I did not like Doing Your Mom. I didn't. Like, okay, no. I can't say.
No,
I didn't
take
write
that
it,
back.
bro.
Take that back. Take that back.
I didn't write it.
I liked the beat, right? I didn't like it because Matt was spam messaging me just all caps for like almost a year and a half. Doing Your Mom.
That's not true.
It is true. Don't lie. That's what he literally turned me off of the song. I didn't know. I've heard of Ray William Johnson before, but I never really paid attention to who he was.
Okay.
But I kind of knew who he was. I heard Matt told me that he was like one of the biggest YouTubers for a while until PewDiePie.
Yeah.
But I heard of him. I know he was in like Disney bought it out. Matt, you know what I'm talking about.
Maker Studios. Was it? No, I don't know.
The content creator space.
You talked about it. I never figured out the name.
We talked. I forgot what it's called, but I know he was a part of that. But
Yeah.
I didn't really like Doing Your Mom because Matt kind of ruined it for me.
Nah, it's okay, bro. It's okay. It's got to grow in.
The beat was got.
I mean, it was Muppet Sex, and then it was Doing Your Mom, and it was Muppet Sex. So there was two terrible songs that
I've
came
never
out of
heard
that.
of.
What? You never heard of Muppet Sex, bro?
You never heard of
Bro, I had to
Muppet
get up
Sex,
out of
bro.
this. It was getting too crazy. I'm like, all right, Doing Your Mom is funny. Then they talking about Muppet Sex. I'm like, nah, I can't get down with this. This is not jiggy for me, man. Yeah, man.
Wait! You made a song called "Doing." You couldn't do Muppet Sex. That's on the line.
They wanted Muppet Sex. I did the voiceover for Kermit and shit like that. And it was just getting a little loopy. Like I had to go back home, deal with the bros. I'm like, nah, man, that's not my thing. It was weird.
Privately, you could have did it privately and said, "Yeah, that's not me. I just made the beat. I don't know what you're talking about. I just sold the beat." You know,
Nah, it was getting weird. The next song was I'll beat the piss out your grandma. It was weird. Stalking. You seen what came after? It was like stalking your mom and all this other weird shit. I'm not
I
with that,
haven't
bro. It's
seen
weird.
those because the only like there's very little Fatty Spinz up on YouTube. There's Doing Your Mom, there's Apple Store Love Song, there's Muppet Sex, and I haven't heard of any others besides that.
Yeah, there was some songs in the archives that he was cooking up, and I just wasn't with the shits. Like I didn't want to be that guy. Like, say it again.
You still have the file?
Nah, I think all that shit is like on McFry's computer. He had a lot of the stuff.
Dang.
So how did Fatty Spinz like become a thing? Like, did you meet Ray first, or how did that come together?
Yo, so the weird shit is I was on YouTube and I came across McFry. He had this weird ass show, and he had a song about licking ass.
Oh, I've seen that. It's got like
Yo,
a million views
bro,
or something.
I watched that shit like 50 million times. I couldn't understand why, and then I messaged him.
So you were intrigued with the video about licking ass?
Yo, no, it was him. He was some dude with red hair. He was painting. He was walking across the screen, all different. It was just weird, obscure. You know, I'm like, yo, what does he be thinking about? So I messaged him, and he's like, yo, let's do a collab. So we did the Internet Explorer song, and that shit got like 70,000 views. I was like, what the fuck? And no, it probably got like 11K. I don't know. But after we got together with Ray William Johnson, he set that up. We got together with Ray William Johnson. We shot the Doin Your Mom video, and then shit just got crazy. I don't know. It's like they knew the YouTube Illuminati or something. It was it was quick, bro. That shit went in like 6 months. We had 1 million views already.
So was it McFry's idea or your idea or Ray's? Like, cause
I think
seems...
it was.
Oh, go ahead.
I think the song, the concept for the song was definitely like Ray and McFry.
I would assume so.
You know, because I didn't really do too much of the thinking of the words at all. I just provided the score, but those guys, they were pretty crafty with things. Like McFry had the recording situation that we recorded everything in. Ray was like really crafty with the videos and shit like that. Well, both of them videos. So, it was a collective effort to bring it all together. But the words and everything, I think, came from Ray. A lot of the visual and technical shit came from McFry, and audio wise, I handled the music.
Yeah.
The perfect team.
Yeah, it would have been dope, bro. It sucks that we never got to go on stage and perform any of that shit. It would have been cool.
I would pay good money to see Doin Your Mom live.
Yeah.
Start a website or something. Start a petition. You know.
Yo, the next KSI fight. Yo, Doin Your Mom's halftime show. Oh my gosh. Man.
Nah, bro. But it's a lot of nonsense that broke up the group. It was nonsense. It really didn't make any sense. Wish it didn't go down the way it did. A lot of miscommunication, but in the end, I don't think it would have been peaches and cream just because of how things go with the business and the stuff. We didn't have too much business handled, so it would have been real messy with contracts and shit. The pure love of just having fun, it was super dope. I wish we could have got a lot of more cool shit out than Doin Your Mom. But it was fun, man. And after that, I kind of went really into just music production as a form of therapy, man. I didn't really like the politics of the game, even with rap and hip hop, R&B. Like, I had a song stolen from me in T-Pain. It was on his Pre-Volver album. If you listen to the intro, it's just called Intro, but it has Birdman on it. But this kid, he had jacked one of my beats. I used to be on this website called Rock Battle. His producer named Young Fire had like a bunch of young producers underneath him, and they started like just copying people, and they copied one of my joints, and it got placed with T-Pain, and it gave me like some real nasty taste for the industry. So I started producing shit for my friends.
Like fought that?
I sampled Pac-Man and I sampled like Super Mario. I'll send you guys like the MP3 of the beat.
That'd be great. So you would say you're...
Say it again?
You would say you're into this more for like the music and the art rather than the business aspect?
I mean, over the last couple of years, I learned the business aspect where I could monetize and not feel like a creep. So I could definitely make money from it, but it's mostly coming from the love, like helping my friends out. A lot of my friends do music now, so I produce or try to engineer stuff for them.
I feel that's everything in like the culture now. Like everything is so like business aspect, but the people who really love it don't care about the business. They just want to do what they love.
Yeah,
that's what everyone wants to do. But then the money gets. Gotta grease the palm before you can do all that.
Yeah, I mean, it's ways to play and make it beneficial for everyone, but you just gotta learn the game. A lot of people just want to have fun, so it's easy to take advantage of people who want to have fun. Yeah. And I think everybody got caught up in a whirlwind. Even myself, I think Ray William Johnson even had some turmoil with like producers and directors when he went off and did his own thing. So, you know, everybody learned a lot, and hopefully we learned how to play nice if we ever get to play together again.
Yeah.
So would you consider that to be a possibility?
I mean, if I said yes and McFry said yes and Ray said yes, for sure. Everybody's feeling like big shit. then I don't know.
Yeah.
It's up to Mr. Big Shit. But for just for people who really just enjoyed that experience, I think it was dope. I wasn't my idea. It wouldn't have been just me by myself. Like I wouldn't have had this interview if it wasn't for those guys. I mean, I was a little bit upset about how things ended, but I was thankful for the notoriety. I definitely hid from it for a while. Like I have dreads now. Well, I have locks now. I don't look like the same guy from the video at all. Like I didn't want to. I didn't want to be known as the Doin Your Mom guy because I really make dope beats.
I mean, I feel like that's good for your reputation.
I mean, yeah, but then like I don't know if you ever heard of a guy named Shiggy?
No.
Shiggy.
He made up the dance for Drake, the Kiki. Do you love me?
Yeah, Shiggy.
Yeah, so nobody takes him serious because he's an Instagram comedian and he's dancing and shit, but he's really talented. But I don't want to be boxed in.
Yeah,
I don't know.
I remember that. I think everyone, if you don't blow up past your like Yoji, do you know the guy? Can you remember Pink Guy?
Nah, put me on.
Oh, Pink Guy. Okay, he's a rapper. He did some nut stuff. He basically did worse things than Doing Your Mom, right? He was like fearful rap. He actually had some fire music, but he's a pop star now, and he can sing really well. Asian dude. He was saying some reckless stuff, but everyone loved it. It was fine. It was at the time of YouTube where it was before 2016. Before you get in trouble for saying stuff, right? And now he almost got all the backlash because of what he said. Like
people just rediscovered him.
Yeah, people rediscovered like, oh, it's Joji. Wait, Joji said this. Like people tried to cancel him.
Oh wow.
And he was so big that people literally said, "Yo, did you not look up him before? Because like, the music is good. He made it satirical in the fact that this is how people were thinking, but they shouldn't have thought like that. So he was like, yeah, this is so it got canceled for like 2 days, and then people were like, oh, we're dumb. Twitter is wrong. Okay.
Yeah. But it's a fine line where you have to grow past what makes you successful. You just end up being like a one-hit wonder.
Yeah.
Right.
It's bad. Some people getting canceled on Twitter, just getting blackballed. Some might deserve it. Some might deserve it. But a lot of people who do have it happen to them, I don't think they deserve it. It's weird.
Yeah.
So going back, go ahead.
Yeah. Nah, do your thing.
Going back to a bit to the all the whatever went down between like you, McFry, and Ray William Johnson. Do you want to like comment further on that? Because there's a lot of misinformation online and a lot of conspiracy theories.
I mean, I don't know what the chat is online, but like, I don't want to be a bitch. I don't like pick up emails and quote. It was really like, I was definitely not trying to be a token black guy. I didn't want to be saying dumb shit like a genius and people in the neighborhood know me something totally different. I'm Mr. Doing Your Mom when I'm walking up and down the street. Like it's like with Rick James, Dave Chappelle. I don't want nobody to come up to me, sister, like, yo, I'm doing your mom. Fuck out of here, bro.
Oh, didn't he say that in a comedy special? He's like, he was in like Disney, and people were like,
yeah,
bitch. I was like, wow.
Yeah. Like
people
I don't want
to. Like it's music, yeah, and I did that, but I'm not just that person. It's weird.
Yeah, I didn't want. I was having that conversation, and that's why everything kind of went to animated because I didn't want to do certain shit. He was like, all right, well, I'll draw you guys. And once he figured he could draw us, like, well, I don't need you guys. I can get somebody else to make the beats. So fuck you. Mm-hmm. It was like that. He tried to make it seem like, me and McFry was arguing about it when it really wasn't that. He didn't want to pay royalties because that song was like number 7 on. That shit really did pretty good. Like I made $15,000 from it. It could have made way more. It was a lot of weird shit. It was like a lot of weird shit behind the scenes, and I don't want to discredit anybody, but I just don't think anybody had a really good grasp on how we. So with that, I think Ray just like backed up from that and quit. Just said, "Fuck it, we're gonna put the song up for free." And
yeah,
he just abandoned it, deal with it, kind of like messed things up. Cause yeah, like it was a big bag. Like he was like making t-shirts. I guess he didn't really care about the music aspect if he could merchandise and then just keep going with equals three.
So Ray was in it for the business.
Yeah, I guess for his brand more so. The equals three was going crazy at the time.
It's interesting. Ray's like the only one who could pull off making a song like, or even helping with a song like "Doing Your Mom" and have it be good for his brand. Like,
any meme, any meme.
I mean, he was already kind of like that guy.
Yeah.
So.
Yeah.
I don't know. Ray was a bit. At least when I started watching YouTube, Ray was not someone I actively watched. I knew of his existence, but he was like a bit before I really got into YouTube.
Right.
Yeah, so the stuff between you and McFry isn't like as bad as it's been depicted, because that's where all the conspiracy theories stem from.
I've even like hit up McFry to like work on shit after, but he has to work like real like shit, bro. You can't just we're older than guess what guys might imagine. I'm like 32. They were older than me at the time. I think Ray was 28 when we did Doin Your Mom.
Wow.
Like yeah, so we were. I was a kid then. I was like 19.
Yeah.
So, yeah. So, yeah, life happens. You got to pay bills. McFry was like working. So, it wasn't like, no, fuck you again. It was just bad blood. He didn't like the way shit ended with Ray. I know he went on this Snake William Johnson. Wow. Like Ray had changed the password to the Fatty Spinz channel. It was a lot of bullshit. It was a lot of bullshit. Wow. Yeah, it was a lot of bullshit. And damn, I didn't mean to throw Ray under the bus like that. My bad.
Doing something like that, I think were you guys just not really thinking that I'd get that popular and that big?
I think that they knew it could have been big. Like at the time, I was working with some artists from Murder Inc. I don't know if you guys know what that is. Like back in the days, Irv Gotti, like Ja Rule.
Oh, okay, yeah, I do know.
Like so, I was working in Manhattan in that area, making beats and stuff, learning the game, and he was like, "Oh wow!" He saw that as a perk. Like, well, if I'm that close to, it must be pretty good. We was gonna try to get someone from there to mix the record. So with that kind of esteem behind, just like a lot of good moments, and I guess whoever Ray and McFry knew, brothers and family or whatever, who might have known people. Record, so we got it on. And thing went from there. I guess we weren't expecting millions of people to love it, no, but we did expect for it to. He had like a layout of like we could have had an album of shit. You see, I mean, he did it with.
Could you repeat that, because you're cutting in and out? Like just the end of that, but.
No, I was saying we probably could have made an album, like a Fatty Spinz album, but as you can see, the music was converted to My Favorite Martian, and he did it like just.
He turned that into like his music act.
Right.
So, would you say you're proud of your work on like the Fatty Spinz stuff? Like, did you feel like you did a good job producing?
I thought it was cool for where I was at. I did my best. Or like trying to make it what it was supposed to be. It wasn't supposed to be like super serious. It's supposed to be like a free song.
And so, have you improved since then? You would say?
Oh yeah, definitely. I've done a lot of good work for like an artist named Aradon Tunk Tunk. He's from Texas. A lot of my production project we have called Defeat. We have No Defeat 1 and 2. You can check those out whenever you get time. Yeah, the production is elevated. I'm always working on beats.
Are you still here? We can't tell if you just completely cut out or not.
Breeze?
Uh-oh.
Oh no.
Technical difficulties.
All right, cutting into this dead space here. We wanted to let you guys know that we have some new merch coming out. It comes out this Friday. Very professionally recorded here. So I'm clicking the date thing on Windows. It comes out this Friday, the 14th of August, 2020, to carbon date this podcast, just in case anyone wonders when it was. Very stupid words here. Yeah, but we do have merch coming out. It's a cursed hardware design, made by @076_Leo on Twitter.
Yeah.
For the one person who wants this shit, now you can have it.
We love you.
So yeah, go ahead and check out the merch. It's a partnership with Shark Region. They're pretty cool. They partner with some of our other friends. And yeah, go check it out at the link in the description.
Sorry about that. Someone just called me.
Oh, okay.
That's fine.
So where were you at when you were speaking? Because you kind of cut in and out and then went.
I was speaking about an artist that I work with named Tunk, where I could display the elevation of my production. It's 2 projects called No Defeat and No Defeat 2. They're on Bandcamp, I believe. You can Google them. TUNK is the artist. But yeah, I've definitely taken production seriously since then. Just been really low-key about it.
Yeah.
Let's see here.
If you look up High Hopes, that's a production team and a couple of artists that I've been working with. That's really what's been my focus. HIIHOPES.
All right.
High Hopes.
Because I was wondering on your Facebook, it says was it hopes.godaddy.com or something, but the link is dead.
Yeah, no, like if you like search Instagram or like Facebook, you'll get probably more active links for High Hopes. It's like a hashtag. I haven't put up a website for it yet, but it's coming. You'll feel it once you search for the hashtag. You'll start to see what it's about. But yeah, that's the movement. High Hopes. HIIHOPES. Yes.
Gotcha.
Yeah.
I'm gonna jump. I think this is probably the only other time I'll jump back to Fatty Spinz. But were the people in the? This is just something I've always wondered. Were the people in the music video just random people, or were they all like your guys' friends and stuff?
No, those were people like that Ray knew, and Micfri knew. I think one of them was his girlfriend at the time, like Mika Kitty. She had a YouTube channel. There was like 2 of those other people who had YouTube channels. Will and that other girl from London. They were YouTubers that they knew. And the other Darcy guy was my cousin. My cousin Broadway. There were 2 other kids there that I didn't really know, but yeah, they weren't really randoms, but they weren't people I knew directly.
Yeah. Wow, we've covered a lot in a small amount of time. I guess I'll jump here to the last one. Maybe we'll just do further comments and maybe a bit shorter than I thought. But how did you? I saw the photo on your Facebook. How did you like meet Machine Gun Kelly?
On my many adventures, I was doing like deliveries for this company, this Mediterranean place called Turkish in the city, and I actually ended up delivering to some courthouse, and he was there, and I came outside, and he took a pic. I was like, "Yo, bro, can I get a pic?" He was like, "Sure," and I was like, "Yo, the next time I see you, I'm gonna be in the studio. I'm not gonna be delivering food." He was like, "All right, I'll see you."
That's cool.
I kind of like Machine Gun Kelly. The whole Eminem thing kind of turned me off to both of them for a while. That was weird, but I like the What's Poppin'. Have you heard of the What's Poppin' by Zach Harlow?
Yeah, he's tough.
Okay, yeah, MGK did a remix of it, and he went home. That was really good. That's actually kind of nuts. How you just randomly met MGK.
Yeah.
So I have another question. Is there like a specific artist that you want to work with in the future?
Shit, that's a good one. Homeboy that you just mentioned, Jack Harlow.
Jack Harlow?
Yeah,
Jack Harlow.
$10.
What's poppin'?
I like J. Cole.
Or you're a lyricist. Okay.
Who else? I really don't have no.
Walk in there. Lisa too.
I don't know.
Just those two, Jack Harlow and J. Cole, the main ones.
J. Cole, Harlow, he went to get food. I'm sorry, guys.
Yeah, it's fine.
This my. Let me talk to me while I'm doing something. Harlow, Kendrick, who else? I like singers, man. I like female singers. I like R&B. So any R&B singers, that's pretty good. Yeah, SZA could get some work, definitely.
Yeah.
SZA. Who else is? I don't know, man. I'm a caveman when it comes to new artists. So
I'm a caveman.
yeah, man. Like I like anything that sounds good. You know.
Yeah.
I'm not a stickler. I'm not an old man, but I'm not chasing every new sound. If that's, you know.
Yeah.
Yeah.
If you like it, you like it.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm. There's a lot of artists who've grown on me that I never thought I'd be listening to. Like I caught some Trippy Red. I'm like, what the fuck? That was him.
You didn't like
I've
Trippie
caught
Redd?
some new A Boogie. Nah, it was kind of like, what? Why are you screaming at me, bro? Relax.
Nah.
But I caught it.
Topanga?
Yeah, he was. I didn't catch everything. Like I caught, like that. What's that? Dark Knight.
Dark Knight
something?
Gummo. Dark Knight
Nah.
Gummo. No, Dark Knight
That
Gummo
was-
with Travis Scott. That was a
That-
diss to 6ix9ine. I remember that.
When I heard that's when I started like, all right, boy got some juice. Like, you know what he's doing.
His
He
album.
started elevating from there. Like I started listening to Triple X. I never thought I was gonna listen to him.
Really?
Ever. I just thought he was a troll. Then he passed, and then I heard like he had shit with Joey Badass. I'm like, oh.
Oh, the Joey Badass freestyle? That was so good. Was it? It wasn't King's
And then-
Dead. It was King's Dead, I think.
Yo, he had this song. It's on 2K, and he's not even saying words at the beginning, bro. It's just like he's vocalizing. That shit is so. Oh man, what's the name of that song, bro? Fuck.
With 2K?
It's on 2K right now. Shit. So he has a song with Joey Badass called Infinity that I like.
Oh, I
And
know what
then-
you're talking about. Yeah, I know the Infinity song. Yeah.
But the shit that's on 2K is called Whoa, Mind and All. This shit.
Oh, this song. Yeah.
Yo, bro, I was
That's
like, yo,
his
what
recent
the
album.
fuck? Once I heard that, I was like, nah, I take him totally serious now. So.
You just thought it was a kid who was like, hey,
Yeah,
That's-
catching my dick in my pants.
I was in 8th grade when that happened. So that literally was like the embodiment of my freshman year and 8th grade year in that song. So it was that, and then after he got
Nah,
into
but you can take mine.
all the other stuff and the Jacqueline Flores song, oh my gosh, I love that even more. I think when I get my dreads and get my hair grows out again, I'm probably just gonna do black and blonde.
Yeah, I just dyed mine red.
Dang, I haven't dyed my hair ever, but I had to cut my hair because my mom got pissed off at me because of quarantine. She's like, nah, before quarantine, get your hair cut. Then the barber cut it too damn low. I have to wait for my hair to get grown out again. I have to do twists right now. So that kind of
Okay.
sucks. Yeah, it's so bad. That's a great rapper.
Yeah, I didn't know he was that good.
Yeah. There's a lot of new sounds that are coming up. Joji, if you look up Pink Guy and you look up Joji, they're the same person, but he's really good now. He did a song with Trippie Redd. It's called 18. He did a song with Rich Brian, Trippie Redd. Yeah, they're really good.
Yeah. You may have known
Okay,
Joji or
gotcha.
Pink Guy as Filthy Frank too.
I forgot his name was Filthy Frank. I call him Pink Guy all the time.
Guy.
I think, and I mean, unless like you Zaire or Nick have any more questions, or if you Breeze have any questions for us, then I have one final one, but I don't want to ask it unless anyone else is good.
I don't have anything.
I've asked plenty of questions. I think I'm good.
All right.
So I guess my final one here would be, because I guess just you said didn't you say that you and McFry at this point are like fine, There's not like any super huge beef.
Yeah.
Yeah. If
Nah, I don't really have any discrepancies directly with Ray William Johnson either. It's just pretty sleuthy with getting up out of there. So.
Yeah. If you had the chance to, would you want to like, you know, publicly with McFry clear the air and say like, hey, we don't hate each other? Because that's on like every wiki about Doin Your Mom. It's like everyone hates each other, and apparently McFry is accused of a bunch of other shit. But
Nah, bro. Nah, McFry's cool beans to me. I never known him for anything unsavory.
all right,
That's good.
He's good.
that's good. Yeah. Well, I thank you for coming on. It was way shorter than I thought. We just hammered through questions.
Very
wow,
interesting, though.
7 minutes.
Yeah.
Wow. That's kind of fast. Usually they like. I don't know how we did it so fast.
Well, I mean,
Go ahead.
I'm sorry to have a long amount of content for everybody.
No,
Oh,
it's
no,
fine.
it's fine. It's fine.
Thank you for taking the time out of your
Yeah.
day to come here.
Yeah,
No
no.
problem.
It's surprising because we usually either talk slow. It just went by fast, and we talk so much. We're like, okay, we just talk so much shit, and usually we get off track. But no, we actually went off track and stayed on track at the same time.
Yeah, we're right. I was trying not to go too far left.
Nah, but that's always cool. You know, you gotta get your opinions and get some random shit in there too.
For sure.
Mhm.
But this has
Make it
been great.
interesting.
Yeah. Anything you
Yes,
want to
man.
plug before we end the podcast?
Nah, man, you guys are the best. Just thank you, man. I appreciate you for having me.
Well,
Thank you for coming on.
Thank you for coming.
No
yeah.
problem. Anytime, bro.
All right. Well, thank you guys for watching this episode of the SATAMonkeys podcast. This has been me, Earth the Fat, Zaire JWC. I butchered your name. Sir Nico or Big Moraine and Breeze. And yeah, hope you guys enjoy.
Thanks, man. Keep doing moms out there. Peace.